Okay, so this is, let's see, Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass Side Order DLC Overview Trailer. This is almost 5 minutes worth of DLC trailer, so that's sheesh. All right, let's see. Whoa, okay. Oh.
Welcome to Inkopolis
Someone's talking.
Square. This once thriving district now lies abandoned and
Okay.
has been drained of color. After awakening in this world of order, an Octoling, Agent 8, along with Pearl, one half of the musical duo Off the Hook, who is
Okay.
now a drone, must ascend the Spire of Order together. This single-player experience is designed to be replayed over and over again.
Interesting.
There are 3 things to keep in mind: floor selection, color chip enhancement, and objective completion.
Okay.
You'll need to repeat this cycle in order to gain more knowledge and reach the top of the spire.
Okay. So the color chip is the buffs. Floor selection.
This elevator is the only way to ascend the spire. However, you can only go up 1 floor at a time. On each floor, select one of
What do we got? Rolling floor, dodge roll attack, escape artist floor, main ink coverage, whirling shell floor, max lucky chain. And then max lucky chain increases the lucky chain maximum. The longer the chain, the more likely enemies are to drop items. Okay, so the little things in the middle are the buffs, and then this is the actual floor and the floor's title. Okay.
3 different objectives to complete.
Sorry, not the floor. 3 objectives. Excuse me. Yeah. So there's the floor right here, floor 7, and then or floor 6, I would say, and then the objectives over here, and you pick 1 buff to take with you. Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, I didn't even notice the little icon here. It's easy, normal, or hard. Okay, and then you get some credits depending on which one you complete. All right.
Each objective's difficulty and clear conditions will vary, so choose wisely.
Okay.
Conditions include destroying the portals from which hordes of enemies appear, chasing and defeating enemies, guiding a ball, and more.
Okay. Splat zones. Color chip enhancement.
Once you've made your selection, you will receive color chips.
Oh,
Place
interesting.
them on your palette for
Check this
selection.
out. I think there's like levels to the color chip. So level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Okay. Main firing speed, canned special drop, explosion knockback. Even more money too for these. I feel like the money is, you're supposed to use the money more than likely to upgrade the chips. I feel, or maybe buy new weapons. Because I'm not seeing anything about weapons right now.
You will receive color chips. Place them on your palette for enhancements like increasing your firing speed
Oh, that's nice.
or raising your damage output.
Nice.
Over 60 types of color chips.
Damn. Power chips, support chips, range chips, mobility chips, lucky chips, drone chips. Although I am curious as to, I'm curious if, because this is over 60 types. I'm curious if these little attachments here is just one type, just a higher level. You know what I mean? Like a power chip is like attack of 1, attack of level 2, attack of level 3. range 1, range 2, range 3, or whatever. Extra damage 1, 2, 3. Because if that's the case, then I would argue it's really not 60. It's probably less if there's just levels to that shit. Maybe the support one is, or I don't know, maybe the support one's health. So, like, different health buffs or health ranges.
Chips can be unlocked. Use different...
Yeah, see, I think it might be it. Yeah, because there's different levels to this shit. Then there's this massive one, ink damage.
combinations to customize your palette to your liking.
Yeah, all 5 of them. Splash radius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it, yeah.
For example, you can adjust the features of your main weapon. Activate your special weapon in rapid succession.
Damn.
Or widen the explosive range of your bombs.
That's probably a good one. The bomb one's probably
You can
a
also
really good one.
upgrade the Pearl drone, who can support you in combat. So even if your current loadout isn't quite fitting, you may continue to make progress.
Probably Bringer when you're using a sniper. Objective completion.
As you ascend the spire, more difficult objectives and enemies will attempt to block your path.
Okay.
Fail to reach the top, and you'll be forced to start over from the very beginning, regardless.
Oh, damn. This is pretty much a roguelike game? What the hell?
Fail to reach the top, and you'll be forced to start over from the very beginning, regardless of your current floor.
Damn.
Additionally, you will forfeit all color chips obtained.
Bruh!
However, they will be converted into a currency known as pearls. Use pearls to acquire permanent upgrades before your next run.
Ah, okay. I see what you're doing, Nintendo. I see what you're doing, and therefore making it easier for your next run. Max lives increasement. That's a big one. You got to go for this one first. Max lives, damage reduction, max armor, broken armor jump, drone action slots, drone gauge turf charge. Personally speaking, go for max lives right away. Put a couple points on your drones, because I don't know exactly how the weapon system works, but if you're not allowed to pick a weapon and it picks a weapon for you for that level, sometimes you're gonna have to rely on the drone. So again, for example, if you're using a sniper and you suck at using snipers, or you're using a splatling and you suck at using splatling, you might want to put a couple action slots on your drone, because you're gonna have to be relying on your drone there. So personally speaking, I'm gonna go for max lives, drone slots, and max armor, probably, and then maybe a bit of damage reduction and stuff here and there. But damn, that's pretty cool. I don't know about the whole. I don't know if a lot of people are gonna like the whole roguelike situation. I don't know if a lot of people are gonna like having to start from the beginning all over again. But this might alleviate that a bit more. But interesting.
Such as having more lives, reducing damage received, and improving your base abilities.
Very interesting. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 extra lives. Now I am curious if it resets. How do I put it? I'm curious if it's. I doubt it, but I don't think this live resets after every single level you finish. I think this is just your lives period as a whole. Like, you have 4 lives, or in this case 3, and you have to use those 3 for the whole entire tower. So that's damn. That's a tough one.
To give you a fighting chance in completing objectives.
So this is pretty much just Salmon Run, but like the Salmon Run we actually want. You know what I mean? Like it's Salmon Run, but like if we could make our own Salmon Run, it'd be this. You know, with the perks and the buffs and shit. Yeah, this is what I wish Salmon Run was compared to what it is.
Floor selection, color chip enhancement, objective completion.
Nice,
Repeat this cycle and conquer the spire.
So they got a wall there? Okay. Uh-oh.
In this colorless world and the spire of order,
okay,
you must contend with many trials.
Oh man, the night mode one's gonna be a pain, I can already tell.
And terrors. And at journey's end, what awaits you at the top?
So there's bosses. I will go back a little bit because I saw something I didn't talk about. I figured they were gonna
Side
talk about
order.
it.
Wave 2
but
of
they
the
didn't.
Splatoon 3 expansion pass paid DLC for the Splatoon.
Was that the well?
Side order. Wave 2
Oh,
of the
that was Pearl screaming, right?
Splatoon 3 expansion pass
Yeah, so it's like her own like mini like well or whatever.
paid DLC
That's pretty cool.
for the Splatoon 3 game. Launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Yeah,
February 22nd.
I'm telling you, upgrading Pearl's robot thingy is probably gonna be super clutch. Next to, of course, upgrading your lives. Because again, I don't know how the weapon situation works. I don't know if you get to pick a weapon and then you jump in, or if you're forced to use a weapon for that level. But it's gonna suck when you have to use a weapon you don't know how to use.
The Splatoon 3 expansion pass is available now on Nintendo eShop.
Unlock replica gear and weapons to use in Turf War and Anarchy Battle. Wait, this is we can use this already? I think it'll caught me that right quick. Wait, is this available already, chat? Let me know. Also, let me go back here real quick because there was something she didn't talk about. I figured she would. That's why I didn't say anything. But give me 1 second. Maybe you guys missed it too. Where is it at? Should be a little closer to the beginning. Here we go. I think it was right here somewhere.
However, you can only go up 1 floor
There you go. So up here, there seems to be like a bigger room. I think that is a boss. However, they also show something else here a little bit later. But they never talked about that room. But of course, we know that there is bosses in the game. But then a little bit later, they showed something else that was a little bit different. This is still going to be pretty interesting, though, because look, here you can actually tell how many you can attach to Pearl's robot or whatever. How many perks you can attach to it. Shows you the best run, assuming you've already done this before and you died. Your weapon, your sub, your special. Man, I am really curious if you're able to pick your own weapon or not. I feel like you're not going to be able to pick your own weapon. I feel like they're going to like force you to use a weapon. Because if you can pick your own weapon, there's a possibility you might just be able to cheese it with certain weapons. You'd be surprised. Certain weapons are really, really strong. And I get it, it's not going to be exactly like Salmon Run, but I know for a fact if you've played Salmon Run before, you know when you're about to have a really, really good match based on the weapons that are in the match. And then you also know which weapons suck for Salmon Run, so you don't even bother playing. For example, right? So she can use a bomb. The Pearl bot can use a Pearl drone, excuse me. Can use a bomb, that's a big one. Here we go. See, like there's keys up here, right? So that's 1 key right now. Apparently you can have up to 3. But like I said, there was this one area where they showed a freaking building. But I don't know where it's at. Unfortunately. I would like to watch the entire thing real quick. Actually, I think I should anyway, right? Just in case I miss anything. So let's just watch it real quick together one more time and see if we missed anything. And then when I see the thing, I'll tell you guys. Okay. Let me see. What was that? Okay, okay. Very well. I'm pretty sure there's going to be every weapon in the match so you can play, more than likely.
Welcome to Inkopolis Square.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but on the right side of the screen, right here, there's like boxes and like numbers. Wonder what that is. Right here on the right side. Because that's not in the base, that's not in the game. Like this is, I don't know what this is. This is new.
To Inkopolis Square. This once thriving district now lies abandoned and has been drained of color.
It's gone now. See, you can't see it anymore. In the earlier frame you could, but now it's gone. So that, I don't know what that is.
After awakening in this world of order, an Octoling, Agent 8, along with Pearl, one half of the
it's back now. There it is again, a little mailbox thingy.
musical duo Off the Hook, who is now a drone, must ascend the Spire of Order together.
There it is, see? I think that you probably unlock something by like going through that. I don't know what it is though. You probably can interact with that little box. It's like a big giant mailbox.
This single-player experience is designed to be replayed over and over.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I never focused on the UI.
Single-player experience is
So special, your sub, nothing new. There's like a new bar right there. This thing right here. I wonder what that is. The objectives on the top, of course. Maybe Pearl's ink or something.
Replayed over and
I think it is.
Over again.
Oh, wait a minute.
Played over and over again.
No, I'm not sure what that is.
There are 3 things to keep in mind: floor selection, color chip enhancement, and objective completion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right, Aragon. I think they just have a weapon loadout that they give you because, or maybe you have to unlock it because the fact that the rotation has, like, they don't even mention weapon picking. They just mention floor, color chip, and objective. I'm pretty sure they're doing something interesting with the weapons.
You'll need to repeat this cycle in order to gain more knowledge and reach the top of the spire.
The blasters in it, bows in it. A lot of people are going to have a hard time with the bow. There's a lot of players that cannot use the bow, and snipers, and splatlings.
This elevator is the only way to ascend the spire. However, you can only go up 1 floor at a time. On each floor, select one of 3
rolling floor, escape artist floor. Interesting.
different objectives to complete. Each objective's difficulty and clear conditions will vary, so choose wisely. Conditions include destroying the portals from which hordes of enemies appear.
Remember, the chain on the left side, it's like a lot of rogues. You do more damage the higher that is, or it's tied to something else. And I'm pretty sure in this game it's tied to something else. Well, depending on the perk that you have.
Chasing and defeating enemies. Guiding a ball, and more.
Okay. Floor cleared. They got the sword. Dualies.
Once you've made your selection, you will receive color chips. Place them on your palette for enhancements like...
I don't know how high or how many floors are on the game, but so far the highest I've seen right now is 13 floors, which I doubt is that little.
Increasing your firing speed. Or raising your damage output. Over 60 types of color chips
Okay. Let's see if I miss anything here.
can be unlocked.
Horizontal slash speed, main damage close, main damage distance, sound wave damage, splash damage, ink recovery rate.
Use different combinations
Main range, ink damage, main damage distant,
to
mobile special charge, mobile ink recovery, extra dodge roll. That's actually kind of nice for the dualies.
customize your palette to your liking.
Let's see. Splash rate is right already. Main damage, okay.
For example,
Drone splat bomb, okay. Drone burst bomb. Drone killer well. That's huge. Drone ink strike. Drone ink mine. Hell no. If you're putting, listen, I don't know. Not ink mine. Don't do it. I wonder if it's gonna be more buffed, but if it isn't, don't even bother with that. Drone sprinkler, maybe. Drone items, don't know what that is. Drone gauge charge, sure. I think the killer well is definitely a big one. Burst bomb's kind of nice and all, but it's not gonna do as much damage as the splat bomb. Ink strike's kind of nice, but nah. Sprinkler, I think that might be alright. Interesting. Also, peep the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 items on the top for the drone. Interesting. That's big.
example, you can adjust the features of your main weapon. Activate your special weapon in rapid succession.
Okay.
Or widen the explosive range
Sheesh.
of your bombs. You can also upgrade the Pearl drone, who can support you in combat. So even if your current loadout isn't...
Oh, the right side shows how long it takes before they can use that ability you assign to them. So this is Pearl's UI. Okay, cool. Yeah, because these are the same things that were assigned earlier in the other frame or whatever.
Quite fitting. You may
Okay.
continue to make progress.
Nice. It also seems like the more kills you do, look, he shoots and like they're filling up faster. So kind of like your personal meter too, like your special. Oh, there it is. See? So it has a check mark here, and then you're right here. There's a, I think these are the bosses, and then you need the keys to unlock these. There's a vending machine here. Don't know what that would be for, but there's a vending machine here, and this is level floor. I think that's 18. I think it is, yeah, 18. But yeah, I think these big rooms are bosses for sure, and I think you need some keys to get up there. Don't know how you get the keys, but I think you need keys. And then I don't know what the vending machines are, but perhaps it's to buy more perks, but I doubt it because I'm pretty sure they showed us how to get perks. So I don't know. I wonder what the vending machines are for.
As you ascend the spire,
Unreasonable shatterless up and down floor. Level 18.
more difficult objectives and enemies will attempt to block your path.
Damn, son.
Fail to reach the top, and you'll be forced to start over from the very
I thought that was just a ball. That's an enemy. Yeah, that's it. Actually, that's actually an enemy.
Top, and you'll be forced to start over from the very
Damn,
beginning,
son.
regardless of your current floor.
Yikes. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That is going to hurt. Imagine there's like 100 floors and you're at level 99. Oh, man, that's gonna hurt so badly.
Additionally, you will forfeit all color chips obtained.
Wow, interesting.
However, they will be converted into a currency known as pearls. Use pearls to acquire permanent upgrades before your next run.
And that's not a lot either, by the way. That is definitely not. Level 20 got him,
Use
what, 156 pearls? Damn.
pearls to acquire
He died splatted by pinging Marciel? What?
permanent
I think that's the
upgrades
boss.
before your
Yeah, I
next
think that's the
run,
boss.
Such as having more lives, reducing damage received, and improving your base abilities.
Okay.
To give you a fighting chance in completing objectives.
Yeah, some of these creatures look pretty cool.
Floor selection, color chip enhancement,
Okay.
objective completion. Repeat this cycle and conquer the spire.
Their lives are on the left side. Special. I mean, this is cool. I don't know exactly how I feel
In this colorless world and the
about it
spire
being a
of order,
roguelike.
you must contend
but
with many trials
I'm not
and
against it.
terrors. And at journey's end, what awaits you at the top?
I do wonder how many
Order.
people are
Wave
not going to
2 of
like
the
it because of
Splatoon
that.
3 expansion pass paid DLC for the Splatoon 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 22nd.
Like,
The Splatoon 3
it's probably going to have cutscenes still and stuff like that. But I wonder how many people are not going to like it because they may not be able to complete it. Now, I know that there's like an easy mode, medium mode, hard mode, like when you pick a floor. So there's a possibility that easy mode really is easy. So maybe people won't complain too much because of that. And if so, that's fine. I do wonder, I don't know, like, I guess right now it has me thinking, like, what's gonna make people want to mess with medium mode and hard mode? Like, do you get more rewards for doing that? Because of if the more rewards is just more pearls at the end when you die, for you to be able to do more permanent upgrades, then that's not really something that anyone would care enough to play and bother with medium and hard. Like, there needs to be something else that they offer you in order for you to do that. While it may not be the perfect example, think of it like Splatoon's 3 like main story, where if you finish every level, you unlock the secret level, which gives you the little ears. I think they're bear ears. I think it is, right? Something like that. Like, it's not the best example, but it gives you an idea of like, oh, maybe I should do everything because you get this. So I am curious if in this game it's gonna be like, hey, finish everything on easy, you finish the game, GG's. Finish everything on medium, GG's, but you also get this item, and only you get this item if you finish everything on medium. And then it's like, finish everything on hard, and then you also get this other item that medium and easy do not get. You see what I'm saying? Like, there needs to be an incentive aside from you personally wanting to do that. Because if not, then a lot of people are just not going to bother. Because, I mean, why bother? Just go play the easy mode and have fun with it. And if it's too easy, then play the medium mode and have fun with it. And that's that. There doesn't really need to be something, but I hope that there is something. Yeah, I like this little outfit. I really do. I think personally speaking, I would prefer to go with this outfit over here, and then I grab the pearl headband. I like the pearl headband. I grab that and put it on this outfit instead when this is unlocked. This is pretty nice. I like this. This is dope. Pretty cool.
Expansion pack.
But yeah, no, this is nice. I think personally my excitement level out of 10, I would say my excitement level is a solid maybe like 8 out of 10. I'm not disappointed in the DLC and what it is. I am still definitely curious about whether or not I'm going to enjoy the roguelike aspect of it. Especially like I said a couple minutes ago, where it's like if there's 100 levels and you're at level 99 and you die, like, is that going to be discouraging? Hopefully not. And what's going to be the deciding factor about that is whether or not it was fun in the first place to get up there, whether or not it was fun / challenging, whether or not the reward to getting that far with everything on medium or hard or whatever is something. I'm also hoping that the game has some sort of like checklist thingamabob here where you're picking the difficulty. This might give people a reason to replay it again. When you're here, I'm hoping that when you finish it in a certain mode, easy, medium, or normal, or whatever, I'm hoping there's a check mark or something that like proves that you've done every single difficulty level, because that would be sick. Not everybody has the teddy bear ears, by the way, and those that have the teddy bear ears is because they finished that really difficult, hardly any damn checkpoints level, which is cool. There's a lot of people that love that kind of stuff, including me. But anyway, that's that for this. I like I said, I'm still excited anyway. The different creatures look pretty cool. I hope some of these are brought over to Salmon Run personally. I think these are better than the Salmon Run creatures in my opinion. I also hope that for the next Splatoon, whether it's like 5 or 6 years from now or whenever, I hope when the next Splatoon comes out, they implement this kind of like version of the game for Salmon Run instead of what we have for Salmon Run right now. It's not bad. It's better than Splatoon's 2 Salmon Run. But I do like whatever they did here to be what Salmon Run ends up being. That would be pretty cool. Instead of just only three waves, let us do until we die. That would be awesome. And let us also have the little perks. You know, like I hate to compare it to this, but like Call of Duty Zombies, like you get perks for your like weapons and stuff like that, like fast, quick reload, insta kill, yada yada, right? Like all these different perks. Let's get these perks and Salmon Run for the future, or perhaps they implement it in Splatoon 3, but they call it something else. You still have Salmon Run, but then you get whatever they want to call this thing, but for multiplayer, a bit more simplified, of course, and that would be sick. Yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, there's that. Remember, it's coming out, what is it? February 22nd. So that is, a little over a week, a couple days. Remember, tomorrow is, Mario versus Donkey Kong. So if you're playing that, that should hold you over at least maybe 3 or 4 days easily. And then just a little bit more, and then you're good to go. Also, remember that on March 1st, is the fresh season, which I also made a video for this too, chat, by the way, for the fresh season. And they have 3 new weapons, 1 new map, a couple new clothing, and two new specials, I think. Or was it 3? Either 2 or 3 specials, but that's pretty solid. But anyway, that's that, chat.